On this enchanting episode of OMG Craft, what is the best way to enchant your items?
Netcasts you love from people you trust. This is Twit.
Hello and welcome to OMG Craft. I'm your host, OMGchad. This is a show that'll teach you how to become a Minecraft expert in no time. We're getting to another email. This comes in, Dear OMGchad, is there a way to get good enchantments? I'm just wondering. Cheers, Mew rocks. This is the perfect time to answer your question. 1.8 is right around the corner. In fact, in between shooting this episode and releasing it, 1.8 might have already come out. And in 1.8, all of the enchanting mechanics are changing, so we're going to cover all of it for you. Yep. So we've set up a simple little world here where we have an enchanting table and a whole bunch of things to enchant. Now first, the things that are different are that once you open up your enchanting interface, you'll notice that there's an extra slot to add something. It is in the shape of lapis lazuli, and that's what goes there. You now need lapis to enchant. So let's go ahead and grab some lapis here. Go ahead and throw it into the enchanting table. Oh, yep, no, you need it in your, it doesn't have its own inventory. And then I'm going to grab a few items. And remember, you can also enchant fishing rods, but I'm not going to show that here. So the general idea is that you're going to click in here, place your lapis lazuli, and then place what item you want to enchant. And it will show you what is available. Now, I don't have this set up, I don't believe, to give me all 33. One second, let me grab those. Okay, we've added some extra bookshelves. Now we'll get all 30 levels. Once we place the lapis in and you place your item in, it will show you the available levels that you can enchant with. Now, there's a lot more information on this than there was before. First, if you hover over it, it will show you a guaranteed enchantment to be placed onto the item that you're enchanting. Now, you could say have another enchantment. So it could have projectile protection and smite 3 or whatever. But you just don't know that. But you do get to see one of the enchantments that you'll get. You also notice that there's a number over here. And this is the number that it will take away from yourself. Now, if I switch back into my normal survival, you can see that I have 30 levels. And a while back, it was set to 30. So if we put, let's go ahead and put a sword in, and then place the lapis in as well. You can also see that we are required the same amount of levels that it will use up is the same amount of lapis that we need to add to the enchanting table as well. And let's say I'll, looting 3, that's a pretty good enchantment. I'm going to go ahead and enchant this sword with that. And you can see that my level down here has changed from 30 into 27. You can also see that not only did I get looting 3, I got unbreaking 3 and bane of arthropods 4. So there are more enchants that you can get. This is the main difference, though, is that instead of taking all 30 levels from you, it will only take 3, which means that enchanting becomes a whole lot easier. Let me just go ahead and give myself a little bit of XP. So now that we have a few more levels, let me give you some tips on how to get the most out of your levels. If you put something into the enchanting table and you see that it has this protection 3, say, you know what, I was really hoping for something different, or let's say we put this pick in. And by the way, this does not change. So this efficiency 3, let's say you wanted something different. You can't just leave the enchanting table, hope to come back to it, and get a different enchantment. This will stay there until you enchant again. Now, but it will reset after you've enchanted. So let's say efficiency wasn't what you really wanted, but something on any of these other items are. And this is where having a lot of different items can come into play, because this book, you know, is projectile protection, but all these armor pieces are protection 3. They all are in the same category, so they're all going to be the same. But the diamond pick has efficiency, the bow and arrow has power 3, And then if you had another sword, which I have over here, you could get a different enchantment with that sword, Smite 4. So it looks like I'm going to say Protection 3. That's a pretty good enchantment. So let's go ahead and throw that on here. And we got Protection 3 and Unbreaking 3. That's not bad at all. So this is definitely the best way to get the most out of your enchantment levels, is to make sure to check what the absolute guaranteed outcome will be from your enchanting table, especially if you want to enchant at the highest level, which is kind of what I suggest, because getting to 30 isn't all that bad. Let's see, that's funny. We got Unbreaking 3, Looting 3, Knockback 2, and Bane of Arthropods 4. Very, very interesting. Getting to level 30 isn't that hard, and when you're here at, let's say, level 29, it will cost a lot less levels to get up to 30 again. So let's just give myself 100, and there we go. We've got up to 30, which 100 experience points actually is not that bad when it comes to the game of Minecraft. Oh, Fire Protection 4, that's pretty good. And we got Unbreaking 3. Also, don't forget that anvils can be your best friend, because the anvil mechanic has also become cheaper to use. If you're going to use an anvil, you can either merge it with a book, or you can merge like items in the anvil. So we'll enchant these iron boots with feather falling, and you can see the cost is now 4, which is very much reduced compared to what the previous anvil prices would cost. Yep. Remember that you do need 15 books to get a full level 30 enchanting table, and you can just place those around with 1 block space between the table and the bookshelves. That'll take like 45 leather and a whole bunch of wood, and of course the sugar cane as well. Give us a like if you're watching on YouTube. Please subscribe at youtube.com/OMGcraft, and you can also follow me on Twitter at OMGchad. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.